apologize. My car mount that holds my phone broke, so I'm just gonna kind of hold this in my hand and talk to you while I drive. And I'm in this noisy old truck right now, on my way to meet my husband. But it has been so long since I filmed an update, and I was like, I've got all this time to drive in the car right now. I'm gonna get it done. It is a horrible, nasty day in Indiana. We had an ice storm come through last night, and everything is covered in ice. The roads are decent right now, or I wouldn't be filming. But you may see trees and things go by in the background. I don't know, but they're just covered in ice. It's actually really beautiful, but super gloomy. But it's going to take me a while because I am driving slow to get to where I'm going. So I thought I would go ahead and film. Just to give you my stats really quick, I'm not sure how many weeks out I am. So I'll have to put that in the description. But just for context, it is November 15th today of 2018. I had surgery on March 12th of 2018. I started out my journey at a little over 300 pounds. I lost some weight prior to surgery. On the day of surgery, I don't even remember right now. I want to say I was like, it's been a while since I filmed an update, so I'll have to go back and look, but I think I was like 174 pounds, something like that. Or I'm sorry, 274, something like that. Somewhere right around there, 274, 275. And I am now weighing in at 165 pounds. So I've had significant weight loss, almost 140 pounds down from my high weight. I am 41 years old and I'm 5'2". I want to, if at all possible, get down into the low 130s, high 120s if I can. I just need to see what my body looks like at that point. When I get to that point, a lot of people are already telling me not to lose any more weight, but I just now crossed over from the obese category on my BMI down to the overweight category. So in order to be at a healthy weight, I do have a ways to go. I know that all that is subjective, but I still, even if it's just for my own mental state, I want to be at a normal BMI. I'm also concerned about any rebound weight, because a lot of people will gain just a little bit back, and so I want to make sure that I'm in a safe zone, because like I said, it all means a lot to me when it comes to mental health, and how I deal mentally with keeping the weight off. So one reason why I'm filming right now is because I'm super excited. I am, throughout this winter, I'm going to be going to some plastic surgery consultations, because I believe that by the spring I should be at my goal weight. And coming up this spring, I want to go ahead and have plastic surgery. I've decided, when I got bariatric surgery, sorry about that, my son called me from Alabama. He's coming up tomorrow from Bible college so that he can be with us over Thanksgiving, and I'm super excited about that. But anyways, I'm trying to remember where I was at. I think I was telling you guys, when I decided to have bariatric surgery, I knew from the start that I would want to have plastic surgery if I had a lot of loose skin. Again, that's for my mental health when it comes to keeping my focus and keeping the weight off. I think for me, emotionally, if I were to lose all of this weight, yes, I would feel really good as far as my energy goes, and I definitely have tons of energy and everything, but just the look of your body when you have as much loose skin as I have, it's very depressing to lose all of that weight and then to be left with the aftermath. So, and I've had 4 kids, so they did a lot of damage too. I breastfed all of them, and I'm just ready to have my body back. I'm still young yet. If I was, 10 years older than I am now, I might reconsider that, but I still have a lot of life left, and I'd really like to have that done. So we're at a stage in our life, I think even financially, where as long as I can finance some of the work, that we could get it done, I'm hoping. So I'll keep you guys updated as I go through that process. But I got an invitation from a plastic surgery group in Carmel, Indiana, that I had put in some inquiries just on pricing and stuff like that, and they do this really swanky open house and invite people to it. They serve you hors d'oeuvres and all this attention you get. And so anyways, I thought, well, I'll go and let them pamper me a little bit and try to impress me and see what they have to offer. Maybe I can get a little bit of a feel for the doctors that are there and see some examples of their work to know if I even want to do a consultation with them. So maybe here after a bit when my husband and I get done, I'll film you an update on that. But I've been having a really awesome time. Woo! Somebody threw ice up on my windshield. Been having a really awesome time going to the Goodwill here and there and picking out some clothes. I'm definitely able to be more me and wear my style. Some of those gold clothes that I had shown you guys in my previous video are now too big, which is mind-boggling to me. But anyways, I got this cute coat. I don't know if you can tell how adorable it is, but it's a coat from the 1950s. It was my grandma's coat, and she moved to Iowa and was just gonna leave it to be sold in a rummage. And I said I would love to have that coat, but I thought there's no way it's gonna fit on me. And I tried it on and it fit, and I was so excited. So it's just really nice to be able to walk up in a Goodwill or wherever you're going shopping, which I love the Goodwill right now because I'm in and out of clothes so fast, and to be able to just pick things off the rack and be like, oh yeah, that'll look cute, and then get home and put it on and it actually fits. It has been forever since I've been able to do that. I usually go in a dressing room, spend an hour or so trying on things, nothing looks right, and I walk out of the store with nothing. So it feels amazing to be able to do that. Been having a good time going out to eat recently, finding new things that I can eat other than just going and having a salad somewhere. You know, remember that soups are a great option for you as long as you know what's in the soups. They can be high sodium, but if you're out to eat at a nice restaurant and you think, man, I don't want just a cold salad, I'd really like something warm and savory, soup is always a great option. But we took our daughter, who is enrolled in Purdue University. We met her in Indianapolis the other night and ate at a restaurant called Buca di Beppo's, which is a really funky little Italian restaurant. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to find anything I can really eat other than a salad because it's all pasta. And we got in there and they had salmon, which, don't shoot me, but I don't usually eat salmon. I don't really usually enjoy it. They had salmon in like a lemon butter sauce with capers and sauteed spinach. And I'm trying to remember what else was with it. But anyways, we ordered that to share because my daughter's actually pescatarian, which means for her protein she only eats fish. And we thought, well, we'll go ahead and share that. And I expected it to be decent. It looked really good when they brought it out to the table, but oh my gosh, it's one of the best things I've ever tasted. So I was super impressed about that, and it was really fun. So don't be afraid to try things that you wouldn't normally try. You're gonna find that even your palate has changed quite a bit since you've been eating more healthy and since you've lost weight. So have fun when you're out to eat and explore your options a little bit. I still am having a really hard time tolerating any kinds of starches other than potato. I am able to tolerate like rice-based things, so I can tolerate rice. I can tolerate small amounts of noodles that are made with like rice flour. I can tolerate some chips or crackers that are made with rice. But as far as like being able to eat whole grain pasta or corn tortillas or anything like that, my stomach immediately says no. I don't know why, but I guess that's a really good thing. So, because we all know that carbs pack the pounds on you. So anyways, other than that, I've been doing really great. Haven't been able to get back to my surgeon because my insurance that I had was canceled. So my husband just at his new job makes too much money for us to carry that insurance anymore. So we are starting a plan through his work, and I called my surgeon today to make sure that they accept that form of insurance. They do. So I probably won't be back to see him till like February though, so that's okay as long as I don't have any issues between now and then, and I don't expect that I will. So I'm gonna go to this consultation or open house or whatever it is. It's not really a consultation, but anyways, go in here and get to know this surgery group a little bit, and then maybe I'll film a little bit more later and tell you guys what I am thinking about having done as far as plastic surgery goes. All right guys, talk to you later. Bye. Okay guys, so this is the next day. I'm back in my noisy truck again. I'm so sorry, but it seems like if I don't film while I'm on the move, then I don't get these updates made for you guys. So I told you last night I was going to that plastic surgery open house, and that was actually a really cool event. It's super swanky. I've never seen so many Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton handbags in one place ever. I felt just a little bit out of place, but anyways, my husband went with me, and it was actually a lot better than what I thought. I knew that they were going to be doing some like discounted small procedures for people in some of the procedure rooms, like Botox injections and laser peels and all that kind of stuff, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I wanted some real answers about the bigger procedures that I'm hoping to have done in the future, so that I know whether or not I want to come back to this place for a consultation. So right away, one of the plastic surgeons there met with me, shook my hand and asked me, you know, if I had any questions, and I was able to ask him if they often perform procedures on people who have had massive weight loss, and he said yes, that they actually do that quite a bit. Their office location is really close to my bariatric surgeon's office, so they actually get a lot of referral business from that, and that's really important because I don't know if I said this yesterday, but doing plastic surgery on somebody who just wants their breast enhanced or they need a tummy tuck is really different from doing plastic surgery on somebody who's had massive weight loss and has all that extra skin. So anyways, he said that is something they're very familiar with, that they do all the time, every week. Seems like he said they deal with someone, either surgery itself or consultation, who has had major weight loss. So that was important to me. And then I talked to the other plastic surgeon that's a part of that surgery group, an older man, super knowledgeable, talked about their like infection rates and stuff like that, and their safety statistics and stuff are off the charts. I mean, they have really great percentages as far as their infection rates go, and their percentages of people who they end up having to hospitalize was very minimal. So that made me feel pretty safe. He also talked about the fact that they do their procedures drainless, so they're able to do extensive tummy tucks and things like that without using drains, because they use a technique where they actually sew the tissue back down in a quilted manner, so that there's not a large pocket where fluid can stay and form. So that was pretty cool, because I have to confess that the drains freak me out a little bit, and he said that also helps prevent infection because the drains can leave you open for infection. He also talked about the fact that they've kind of pioneered, at least in this area, a special procedure. I know it's not uncommon for surgeons to be able to go through the armpit for breast enhancement surgery, but they've got some techniques along with that that keep the scarring minimal, the infection minimal, that he talked about with us. He even talked about the fact that they have found a way to combine a breast lift with the augmentation, with the implant, in a way that doesn't compromise the patient and leave them open for infection, which can cause that capsular contraction, I think is what it's called. And it also helps prevent the patient from having too much of their tissue compromised as far as blood flow goes, and lessens the risk of losing blood flow or sensation. So anyways, a lot of really good information. He also talked about the textured implants, the danger of those that they're finding. Sorry, I had another phone call come in. They're finding out that people here and there's scattered reports across the world where people are reporting a sickness that mimics lymphoma. that they believe is caused from the new textured implants. The textured implants stay in place a lot better, but they're finding out that they irritate the immune system, and they don't believe that the condition is actually malignant, but it shows up in the lymph glands as if it's malignant. I don't understand that completely, but it's definitely not something I am interested in, and I'm glad he told me that, because I was looking into the textured implants. So anyways, he said it's just, they're not really sure, but they know, anytime you have something textured in your body, it can cause the body to form bacteria in the ridges of that textured whatever it is. And then it also, it kind of causes a constant irritation to the immune system because of that. So they think that's why certain people, their bodies are reacting to it that way. So anyways, really informative. The sad part is, what I see online, their before and after pictures are not very impressive to me. They're not what I'm looking for at all. And so I'm going to keep checking around. They're definitely an option, though. I do think I will go in for a consultation with them and try to look at their books that they have of their before and after pictures. Maybe I'll see better results in those. And then there's another plastic surgeon in Indianapolis that I'm very interested in seeing, based on his before and after pictures alone online. So kind of a contrast there. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here and do the junk I've got to do today in town on this dreary, cold, icy day. But I hope you guys are warm and happy wherever you are. Have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye.